way as you put your foot out. I don't believe this.
I don't believe it. You don't believe this. I don't.
What?
She doesn't believe it. I don't believe it.
My ankles have been so bad. She's one of my students, and I have such a terrible time showing her because nothing has been working.
Okay, stand facing the girls and Steve and show them. You wanna? Well, I'll just hold the mic.
Hello.
Come on.
Hello.
Some nice music.
To the right.
Come on, Justin. I think you ought to give the Lord a mighty and a praise for this miracle. Pardon?
My hand is working. I don't believe it. I haven't been able to. She's one of my students, and I had the most difficult time trying to show her since I had surgery.
So wonderful on you. Jesus, thank you. Now, Lord, don't let the flower fall off, please. Oh. And touch your student. Oh. Steve, you're a good sport.
Thank you, sir. I discovered a newer way to wipe my nose.
Don't say that. What's the matter with you?
You know.
We are in Hawaii, I'm sure. You folks that are watching in your homes, we're in Hawaii here. Would you mind greeting the people around the world with the aloha you say? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now,
Todo el dolor se fue. ¿Qué pasó, John?
Pastor, she had an accident.
Un accidente. Y las caderas y las rodillas.
No pain.
No podía caminar.
Pastor, she could not walk.
No podía
she came in a
caminar.
wheelchair.
Vino una silla de ruedas.
The doctors wanted to cut her foot off. The doctors wanted to amputate her
Los
foot.
doctores le querían amputar la pierna.
adiós. Come here, mama, come on.
Camine, camine, camine. Venga.
Go, mama. Hallelujah.
¿Qué pasó?
Pastor, she had osteoporosis.
Osteoporosis
She
tenía.
also could not walk.
Tampoco podía
She
caminar.
came in the
Vino
wheelchair.
una silla de ruedas.
Adiós.
She has no more pain.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Vamos, fuerte. Vamos.
My God, maybe the power of God is all over you.
El poder de Dios está sobre ella.
What do you feel on you?
¿Qué sintió, señora? A lot of heat.
Mucho
I
calor.
am dizzy. I am dizzy.
Pastor, since she was a child,
Desde que
she
era
could
niña,
not hear out
no
of her
podía
right
oír
ear.
del oído derecho.
But she said the power of God came on her and
Dice
she
que el
can now
poder de Dios la
hear.
tocó.
Talk to me. Whoa. Perfect! Perfect! Talk to me, Steve, again.
Hablame, Steve.
Ramepe. Manto cara.
Mashe
La
toro no
papa
poco.
kime.
Sí,
Nelle
toro no
piede
mono,
continente che rossa.
Shataranakaya.
This young lady, all of her,
Espere, espere.
Bring her back.
Vuelva, señora.
Tell me what happened to her.
¿Qué pasó
Deaf.
con ella?
in her right ear,
Era sorda del oído derecho.
since birth.
Desde nacimiento.
In her right
Sorda
ear.
del oído derecho.
God opened it up tonight.
Dios lo abrió en esta
She
noche.
says she's healed.
Dice que ha sido sana.
Hey, John.
Sí, John.
Pastor, he had ruptured disc in his
Tenía
back.
los discos quebrados en la espalda.
Great pain.
Terrible dolor.
All the pain is
Todo el
gone.
dolor se fue. A ver, agáchese.
Hey, amigo.
Hágalo, hágalo, agáchese.
Hey.
Señor.
Hey, friend.
Amigo,
Take the anointing. Whoa. Hallelujah!
This young man was born
este joven nació
without a left ear.
My God.
sin el oído izquierdo.
God has touched him tonight.
Dios le ha tocado.
He can hear out of an ear that is not there.
Puede oír por un oído que no existe.
Hallelujah!
¡Aleluya!
He has no ear. Come here.
No
Come on,
tiene
come
ear.
here. Look at this. Tell
Mire
him,
eso, mire.
tell him what you see.
No se ve nada ahí, es como que tiene el lóbulo totalmente atrapado. No tiene oreja.
Huh?
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
Uh-huh.
uh-huh.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Come on, Jim. Come on, Jim.
One, two, one, two.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
hello,
Hello.
hello.
Are you ready, Paul?
¿Estás listo, Pablo?
Hit it. Oh, my God.
Con castigo en amigo yo. Adonai, poderoso es, canta hoy. Con todo el corazón, hija de Jerusalén. Es el Hashem, Mishpatai, Melech Israel, Adonai, Bekir Bech, Atirai, Roni, Roni, Hatzion. Buena mi mojo, en se gozará, en se cantará, canta, oh mi nación, regocijate, Israel, con todo el corazón, hija de Jerusalén.
And whom the Son sets free is free indeed. The power of God is so amazing. To see the Lord moving, touching His people out.
And I was getting headaches from the hormones, and that's when he prescribed an MRI to find out if there were any problems with my pituitary or thyroid.
A few weeks later, in August of 1988, Brenda went to the hospital for her scheduled MRI, magnetic resonance imaging exam. After extensive tests were performed, the results revealed the cause of Brenda's problem.
The results of the MRI showed that I had a very small lump on my pituitary, which they called an anoma, which is a tumor.
We asked Dr. Luis Morales, a family practice specialist, to explain where in the body the pituitary gland is located and what its function is.
It is located in our brain, in the base of the brain, in the floor of the skull, in our heads. This gland is an endocrine gland, means that it works secreting its hormones to the blood, and it controls the whole metabolism of the body.
Brenda lived daily with a brain tumor and the horrible side effects of the medication. After 3 long years of constant pain, Brenda received more bad news.
The tumor had grown to the size that the neurosurgeon had recommended surgery. He said, you either have the surgery now or you have it later. There was no other alternative, the way he could see it. I could go blind if it got any larger. So I was walking a thin line. I just didn't know what to do, but I was depending on my God to heal me. And I was believing for my healing. I heard about Benny Hinn through a friend when I first moved here in '85. She told me about all the miracles. The teaching was so strong. The miracles were wonderful. I would go to the healing services we had once a month, and I saw what God was doing. During this difficult time, I remember what I was doing to build my faith. I would listen to Pastor Benny's tapes while I was driving around in my car.
Only in struggle will we find our destiny as God's people.
I would read the scriptures and pray the scriptures and claim the promises. I was just feeding my spirit with the Word and getting to understand that healing was for me, and it was mine to claim. Jesus bore my sickness and carried my pain. Therefore, I give no place to sickness or pain, for God sent His word and healed me. Father, because of your word, I am an overcomer.
Brenda was closer to her miracle than she ever realized.
I was desperate. I was in such pain, but I knew that if I could get to the healing service and if I could sit there long enough, I knew I was going to get healed.
Sunday, June 21st, 1992, is a day Brenda will never forget. As she entered the healing service, little did Brenda know that God's healing touch for her life was only moments away.
I began feeling very warm through the service. I was just exceptionally warm all the time I was sitting there waiting. The atmosphere in the service was wonderful. The praise and the worship was just kind of swept me into it. At one point, Pastor Benny said,
people right now, lift your hands up high and ask him to heal you.
And I just reached out and I asked God for his mercy. And he gave it to me. At that point, he healed me.
In November of '92, Brenda returned to the hospital for another MRI examination. This time, the test x-rays confirmed her healing.
I was transformed from the inside out. I'll never be the same because of it. I was taking the scriptures 3 times a day and claiming my healing. I was taking it like medicine. I learned so much from Pastor Benny. I learned so much. I learned that, yes, I can claim my healing because I'm a child of God. And for the work that Jesus did on the cross, it was for me. By his stripes, I was healed.